D Woods is somebody that you can fucking listen to. And I'm standing on that. Because I actually know her and I actually knew her in this time and kind of knew hints about what was going on with Diddy and the females that worked around him and all that. But like I said, they didn't give me details and I ain't really asked for much because, you know, when it ain't my business, I figure if somebody wants to tell me, they'll tell me. I'm always willing to listen, but I'm not going to pry and make you tell me your personal business, you know, because some people, you know, they want to keep shit to themselves. But I can tell you one thing, you can believe D Woods. She's one of us when I say that. She's one of us. Like I met damn near everybody you can meet in the industry. And I can tell you the ones who are one of us. And there's very few, but D Woods is one. You ain't got to worry about her just getting on Good Morning America saying shit to blow her up because she ain't even that type. So let's check out this interview, a clip from her interview on Good Morning America.
Well, it's more of a question of why I've not been able to speak up in the past. And I would say that this moment now is a time where I feel like my experience, my truth will really be heard and actually considered and believed. You know, he is looked at as a hero of our community, and myself included, I looked up to him too, you know. So a lot of people don't want to believe that their hero can be this other person.
Now, I'm telling you this, Diddy he in trouble, y'all. And the reason why I say that is I've been around. I was in the industry, raised up in it, knew it. I've met everybody, still know a lot of the people to this day. And certain people, let's say like a D Woods, they are 100% not somebody looking for a quick check, not somebody who's looking to live off somebody else's name, just a good, hardworking woman who believes in her talent and works hard as fucking been working hard as fuck since way back in 2000 up until now. And so when you got people like that coming out, oh, your ass in trouble. Because she not one of them people just looking to make some money or looking to be seen. She gonna tell you hardcore facts and it's gonna hit the fan. So make sure y'all check out that Good Morning America interview is today. If you missed it live, it's supposed to be from by the time you it's probably going on in like I think 10 o'clock or anytime between 7 and 9 or 8 and 10, depends on where you live at. But if you don't check it out, I think they said it'll be on the ABC. I think Good Morning America is ABC, whatever their app is. I think it's ABC is the channel and it's their app. But yeah, check that out. Definitely don't want to miss it. We also got so many topics to cover that I won't even be able to fit them in this one. We're going to go to this Luigi Mangione. This case, if you're not paying attention to the Luigi Mangione case, you need to. It means a lot because it's the first time that healthcare is really under the microscope. And it ain't just us yelling and screaming. Now they're to the point where CEOs are fearing for their life. They're actually taking their name off of these healthcare pages and not showing that they're not showing that they're CEO of no healthcare. They don't want to be pointed out as that. And so the dynamics of the case, the way the public is behind Luigi Mangione, the prisoners are behind Luigi. The prison guards are behind Luigi. And I already said the public is. And so that has the powers that be, the system, the government, whoever you want to call it, they are scared shitless. And they're scared shitless because of a thing called jury nullification. And so we're going to get into that. And let me explain to this. And jury nullification is something that if you don't know what it is, I'm about to break it down. But this case is going to affect your healthcare rates. This case is going to affect the percentage of denied health insurance. How many times you get denied? This case is going to have a lot to do with it. Now, United Healthcare denied a whopping 34% of all claims before the CEO got killed, shot in the back. 34%. So that's a little more than out of every 3 people who pay their health insurance, every 3rd person was getting denied coverage that they needed. Most industry, let's say like Kaiser Permanente or some of the other, they're like around like 12%, 10%. United Healthcare is at 34%. And as sad as it is, I believe that cost Brian Thompson his life. Think about it. If you're denying 1 out of every 3 people, and you are going to have a lot of motherfuckers mad and a lot of people who end up dying because of that. People are dying because people in the healthcare are greedy and denying coverage for their own pockets. United Healthcare was so shady with it, they had an AI system set up to deny more. They were trying to figure out a way to deny more health coverage. Ridiculous, y'all. And because of this situation, it has put a microscope on them. I'm about to get into the facts, but let me just tell you this. From the time that CEO has got shot and killed and all the backlash with the public saying the healthcare is a scam and basically putting a middle finger up to all the healthcare companies, well, they've lost $63 billion since this happened. So let's get into this shit. So this jury nullification is a legal theory that a lot of people weren't familiar with until this case. But right now it's being whispered in courtrooms and the government is scared as fuck. Because Luigi Mangione, the man accused of murdering United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, could be set free because of this. Now, let me be clear. This case is more than just about one man's guilt or one man's innocence. This is about healthcare and being fair to the American people. It's about the power dynamics in our legal system and whether jurors might decide to rewrite the script entirely. So let's break it down. What is this jury nullification that Flo keeps talking about? Now, how might it play into the Mangione trial? And what does this mean for justice as we know it? Okay, so jury nullification. Jury nullification is this unique power jurors have, even if they don't realize. Essentially, a jury can decide to acquit a defendant even when the evidence proves guilt. Why? Because they believe the law itself is unjust or that it's being applied unfairly. So, for example, let's say someone is on trial for stealing food to feed their family. The evidence is clear. They stole that shit, right? Follow me. But the jury might feel like punishing that person doesn't align with their sense of justice. So they'll choose to acquit. That, my friends, is jury nullification in action. But here's the thing. It's a legal gray area. Judges won't tell jurors they have this power. In fact, bringing up jury nullification directly in court can sometimes be seen as misconduct. Now, why would I say that? Because they feel like it's essentially saying you as a juror can override the law. Again, y'all, we have the power. Don't ever forget that. And that's a scary idea for a system built on strict rules and procedures meant to keep us in place and basically tell us to shut up and eat our food. Now let's tie this concept to the case at hand, Luigi Mangione. He's being accused of murdering Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, and the prosecution is painting a picture of premeditation, motive, and a cold-blooded killing. Now, they've got evidence, they've got testimony, and they feel like they have a strong case. But let's think about the defense, y'all. They're hinting at something very different. They're not necessarily saying Luigi didn't do it. Instead, they're setting the stage for an emotional appeal to the jurors' sense of justice. The underlying argument could go something like this. Luigi's actions, while technically illegal, were a response to a system that's broken. Maybe they'll point to unethical practices in the healthcare industry or personal grievances that pushed him to a breaking point. Or maybe they'll just prove or say that he didn't do it all together, and the jury might agree. Now that brings us to a question. Is jury nullification ethical? Now, on one hand, it's empowering, giving power to the people like us, you and me, that if we get caught up or one of our peers get caught up in an unfair law, we can take action in our hand. It's a way to push back against the system. It's a form of protest. It's a way to inject humanity into a rigid legal process.